So we are going to be running the topology and then finding some topology errors. For fixing them, you'd be using the methodologies that we have seen earlier through the task assistant workflows. But to basically find the errors in your topology, you'll need to validate the topology first. Okay, so in your topology, you have several rules that say, okay, what's overlapping and not overlapping and so on. Must not overlap rules, and then should be coincident with the edges. So those kind of rules. Okay. Uh, Let me quickly show you what the topology rules look like for the planning. So if you go to your database connection, you should be able to go to the planning and you'll find the topology, right click, go to properties. These are the rules that you have. The rules are zoning official must not overlap, must not have gaps, and it's all within the same layer. Land use GPLU official, and they're all must not have gaps or must not overlap. Specific plan must not overlap, and GPLU proposed changes must not overlap. These are the rules. So I'm going to close this and then actually run the topology rules for you. Okay, so the first thing is validate. I validate in the current extent. So when you press that button, it's going to validate the topology. It may take a little bit of time depending on how the topology is. But then once you're done, it's finished running, you have the error inspector. And you can search um, the rules that you see here are you can search by each rule. Say, for example, GPLU official must not have gaps, right? So when you say search, you'll find all the places where you have gaps. So for example, you can select any one of them and you can zoom to that specific location. I have turned off the topology here, but if you turn on the layer, you'll be able to see it. Okay, now what's happening is it's taking this entire the gap for the right of way, and I believe there is no right of way polygon right after that. So either you could digitize the right of way polygon, or you can mark this as an exception. Two ways to handle this. So that's you know basically how, like, you can go to this one here, right, and ask it to zoom to this one, and then it shows you that this whole thing here, the black polygon, and so you can either mark it as an exception or you'll have to, so you can say mark as an exception, or you'll have to digitize that. Now when as you see the focus shifts, it keeps showing you the polygon again over there. So that's how you work with this error inspector. Okay, and as you keep editing the data and fixing the data, you'll find that you'll get less and less errors. Um, and this is an essential process along with the data reviewer to be run before you reconcile, which we'll show in another video. Thank you.